Good morning. I would like to welcome you to the first official inauguration of the President of the United Allied States. Please welcome our President-elect, Mr. Stephen McCullah. Morning, Mr.
Good morning.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Stephen Andrew James McCullah,
I, Stephen Andrew James McCullah,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United Allied States
the office of President of the United Allied States
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United Allied States.
the Constitution of the United Allied States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Thank you.
It is with great honor to introduce to you the very first President of the United Allied States.
First, I want to thank Congress and all the members of government that have led to this point, my family and all those who've supported me. I am humbled at your confidence, and it is my sincerest privilege to be part of this establishment and what it will mean to the continent of Africa and abroad. It's clear that the United Allied States was birthed from a desire for an eventual state where every citizen may live in unity, freedom, and with a chance of prosperity, regardless of creed or color. I can tell you with absolute certainty that the UAS and my administration is committed to the pursuit of true freedom, freedom to live and prosper the way every individual deserves. From what I have seen to this point, I believe the vision behind the UAS was to look at the current and past problems of nations around the world, learning from them in an attempt to start fresh, so that the UAS can become a place to pursue unity and a free society. By having learned from both mistakes and successes of nations before us, recognizing those issues and adapting to move forward without them, looking at the things that have worked and transplanting the best of them, such as the American dream and other success stories, possibilities such as those accomplished in Singapore, Dubai, and others that have had elements of success, and create something from the best of those situations in the continent of Africa and abroad. I promise to uphold the virtues of this office and establish this first administration in such a way that will endure continued freedoms and prosperity for many generations to come. The establishment of policies to define and protect all freedoms will be the utmost importance in the first few years. What matters more than empty words and elaborate speeches will always be the plan laid out, the true commitment made to follow through with that plan, and the grit allocated to follow through, even when things get hard. I want to focus my time to establish these commitments and the plans behind them. My promise to you is that I will pursue these commitments fiercely and utilize all the resources I am given to make these commitments possible to the full extent of the law. My commitment to the UAS, to our future citizens, our partners, and to our future partners are as follows. I commit to fighting against globalism and any agenda that does not put the citizens of the UAS and its partners first. I commit to leading the UAS as one nation under God. I commit to promoting, pursuing, and maintaining unification of all UAS citizens, regardless of background, political affiliation, creed, or color. I commit to establishing and defending true freedoms and the right for all citizens to pursue life in the way they see fit, regardless of background, religion, political affiliation, creed, or color. I commit to focusing my administration on the researching of history, recent and far past, to absorb lessons from such history so that we can learn from our mistakes and pave a way forward that is proven effective, seriously limiting repeating those mistakes of the past, allowing a new nation a fresh start capable of a sustainable, unified society. I commit to permanently establishing and maintaining proven free market economic principles with the sole mission of facilitating the organic growth of a nation with unprecedented freedom and prosperity, ensuring every citizen the ability to manage their business freely with minimal regulation and the constitutionally protected right for every citizen and business entity to keep 100% of their income. the goal of which is to generate unprecedented prosperity. I commit to prioritizing targeted immigration, the establishment of critical supply chains, world-leading training programs, and business loans, giving businesses the tools needed to not only compete in a global economy, but to dominate. I commit to limiting government and establishing and maintaining only those minimal regulations necessary to protect UAS citizens, never exceeding this requirement. I commit to identifying, facilitating, and maintaining the environment and conditions required to become a global leader in research and technological development. I intend to accomplish this by protecting a free and open forum which allows the brightest minds to collaborate, by assisting in securing the funding and infrastructure necessary, and by offering incentives to attract the most talented engineers, scientists, inventors, programmers, and doctors. I commit to work towards becoming a world leader in education by empowering and inspiring our children and young adults, giving them the best tools possible to achieve success in a competitive global environment, and by giving all parents the right of school choice so that the money follows the student. This incentivizes teachers in schools to perform exceptionally well, setting the stage for the children of tomorrow to lead the world in research, discovery, and innovation. I commit to establishing the UAS as a light, a beacon of hope in what many refer to as a dark continent, to become a force that defends and protects the persecuted, a force that shelters those after tragedy and provides opportunity for those in despair. The goal of which is to stop the expanding threats in Africa and abroad, such as Boko Haram, ISIS, and guerrilla and terror groups, using state-of-the-art technology that limits the threat to innocent life. I commit to enacting policies and deals that make a new dream, the African dream, a dream that expands past the American dream and offers unprecedented opportunities, infrastructure, education, healthcare, and prosperity, and the full freedoms to use this success in any manner you so choose. I commit to building and maintaining the most advanced, most efficient government infrastructure on Earth, utilizing the most secure and most cutting-edge technologies available, such as blockchain. I will lead the development of government infrastructure with the goal of facilitating simple, instant access to all services with an all-encompassing ecosystem that allows citizen access and a single login for all government departments and services. This will be accomplished by using one of the world's fastest and most sustainable blockchains, Apollo currency. The end result is the safest, most transparent government system in the world. I am committed to creating the conditions necessary for the UAS to become a global leader in finance. Between world-class infrastructure being planned, political and economic stability, and constitutionally protected fiscal rights, such as no taxation on income and the protection of assets, the UAS is predicted to become a top contender in the global banking industry within the next 3 years. I am committed to solidifying and ratifying a constitution with a Bill of Rights that far extends the freedoms guaranteed in any existing nation. Some of these rights include the right to no taxation based on income, the right to own and carry a firearm, the right to choose your medical treatment, the right to protect your person, other persons, and your property, the right to congregate, the right to a jury and due process, the right to peacefully protest, absolute freedom of speech, absolute freedom of religion, protection from unlawful search and seizures, protection of funds from bank seizure, protection from predatory fines, protection from being stopped without probable cause, freedom to refuse medical treatment, and freedom to choose your child's education. I am committed to establishing the national currency of the UAS as the world's strongest national currency. The UAS dollar, or UASD, will be minted by the National Reserve Bank as a blockchain-based national currency. The UAS dollar will be accessible and usable from the national payment platform. This platform will power a large portion of the economy. The platform strengthens confidence by facilitating unprecedented transparency, as well as establishing an absolute circulating supply. The digital UAS dollar will be backed by a printed UAS dollar, which will be minted with 24-karat gold on the bill. The UAS dollar will also be the only national currency to be gold-backed. One of the strongest aspects of the UAS dollar is that its gold reserves backing it increase every year. So it is the first national currency to increase in value every year. This is accomplished by allocating a portion of the nation's revenue to the purchasing of gold, which will back UASD. The digital dollar is permanently redeemable for the minted gold bill at the National Reserve Bank and vice versa. In conclusion, I only pray that I continue with the support and prayers of many as we venture towards the birth of a country and work towards the finalization and addition of the first two states of a nation inspired by hope, light, and freedom. As president, you have my utmost promise that with the help of my God, my cabinet, and the support of our citizens, I will do my best to ensure this nation's success and uphold the Constitution of these United Allied States. God bless you, and God bless the United Allied States.